Excuse me. Hi, Molly. I got into a little bit of a ramble the other night when I was at work. I work online. It goes open mic on certain shows that I am a character, play character roles in. I am a character role for NCIS, which I've been doing since the show started, Hawaii 5-0, and now the newest one is Yellowstone with Kevin Costner being the commissioner. When I go to log in, it's like an open mic comes on, and they are there because they watch the programs when they air on the show. The show runs on Paramount. What East Western time is 10 p.m. Wednesday nights Eastern times. I'm not sure of. Very good show. I really really like it, and I started getting a little bit mouthy about past circumstances and my past with having to have been homeless on different periods of time. I'm very proud of the newest role I've acquired. Kevin Costner and I have known each other since the passing of Whitney Houston, which was a very sad occasion. I was to have come in on Twitter and said a few things on Twitter for Whitney Houston when they had her funeral, and they waited for me for an hour to come in because I didn't realize I was going to be there live. The choir kept looking down at the monitor when I started talking and started saying my prayer for Whitney Houston, and Kevin Costner repeated some of the words that were in that prayer. Part of the prayer was, as I was standing and relaxing at my front door, I felt a gentle breeze come by me, knowing that it was her spirit, Whitney Houston's spirit, that had been gently taken and lifted up into Jesus' arms. And she's with God now, and she is at peace. We will always miss her. We will always love her. And she is missed, and her voices are missed. And, and one thing she says in a song that she sings is, "You can't take away my dignity." And that's one thing I learned while being homeless, and struggles of life, taking care of myself since I was 13. I'm doing fine now. But just thinking about it all, they couldn't take away my dignity. It just got stronger, and I just became more me, more myself, relaxed. They can't chase me away from anything now. They know that nobody can make me run away from home ever again. I will leave when I am good and ready to leave. That's all there is to it. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to be sorry you had to stare at the trash can. Here I go getting into that rant again, but when I got over here, let me go back on one of my first videos. I took a little walk around Naked City, letting y'all see the area and I live in, and I showed you a little slab, that old part of a sidewalk that had lifted up on its side like that, just over years of time and age. And I sat there one time when I very first got into Las Vegas, and I thought to myself, okay, and I asked God, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to stay where you do? You want me to leave? I was homeless for 2 weeks while I waited on income to come in, and I never got harmed. I never got touched. I had some pretty weird things happen, but and things stolen, but those are becoming easily replaced. You're blessed with what you get in your life and who and what is in your life. And so nobody can take away your dignity. You can grow with the love from God that He feels for you. You can just feel that love. You can feel that love around you. It's like I told Kevin in this prayer. When you feel that gentle breeze coming by you and touching you gently, that's Whitney. That was the most touching thing. And then it's hard to say goodbye to somebody when you love somebody like that. It's hard to say goodbye to even a character. But a character and a friendship comes into play in the whole thing, and you get extremely close, and things happen, and it's disaster in your life, and you mourn over even your own personal friends, your own personal life. Like my next door neighbor passing away, and looking out there at that board still, and it's the travel roads of life that God leads us down, the lessons that He wants us to learn from Him. The lessons that He's teaching us are helping make us stronger and see brighter in the distances. Well, I just did a memorial. It's about that time, that year that Whitney Houston has passed away. And I went in to go get one of my favorite songs by hers with Kevin Costner in that clip, I Will Always Love You. When I clicked on the page, her eyes were just so shiny and bright when I looked at her. I know. She's with us. She's here with us. So, God bless her resting soul. I'm happy to have come from where I have been to where I am now because of the leaders I have had in my life, the most important leader I have had in my life. God. He's led me with Jesus beside me, and He will you too if you ask Him. Just keep asking. Okay, I felt better. I got to take another little bit of a talk and walk and John. Let me see if I can. Dignity is a very strong word. Don't ever let it be taken from you. Peace and chicken grease. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, better? Yeah, okay. Peace and chicken grease. Yeah, I need to go do dishes. I'll see you all next one. Thank you for everything that you do. Stay safe, stay well, and be blessed. Never ever drive faster than your angel can fly. Say goodnight, Molly. Say goodnight. She stole my pizza last night. I was talking on the phone, and all of a sudden, I look over, and my slice of pizza was sitting on a plate here on the couch. I look over, and I look down on the ground, and the pizza's gone, and Molly's eating it. And then all she ate was the topping of it. Okay, that's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Night.